I've been getting so many messages. I see all the comments. I'm going to share all the receipts and everything with you guys, but there's so much. It wasn't just one. It's weeks, if not a month of receipts back to back. So I'm going to put them all in this video and all in the next video probably, because I'm going to have to make a part 2. But this is everything that happened with the Coachella scam situation. And I'm going to just show you guys the bigger picture of everything, because at the end of the day, this is not about me scamming anybody. I equally got scammed just as these other girls got scammed, just as thousands and thousands of other people got scammed. It was like the biggest year for that. And I'm going to put all the receipts in here and show you guys exactly day by day what had happened for Coachella. So the first thing that happened is I wanted to plan Coachella ahead of time. I planned it back in March, and I was coordinating for a group of like 6 guys and me and one of my girlfriends. And we were trying to find tickets. They were sold out. I saw a friend post on an Instagram story, just somebody that I have known. And they were saying that they were selling like 4 bands. And I was like, oh, perfect. Like, we need bands. It's sold out online. I can't find anywhere to resell them. So I messaged him, and he was like, here, message my friend. Sends me to this other person. I'm going to put all the messages right here too. I messaged that friend. I'm like, hey, what's the deal? He's like, I'm selling some bands. We have some guest list spots open. What do you need? I was like, we need some VIP. I'm going to get like 6 for my group. I'm just coordinating ahead of time, right? Meanwhile, I'm texting my original friend, and I'm like, hey, do you know this guy? Is this like legit? Are we good to go? Like, I just want to make sure. I'm not really one to buy tickets from people offline, but it is sold out, and it kind of seems like our only option if I'm trying to plan ahead. So here's my messages with the guy. I'm telling him we need 5 VIP tickets. I left myself out because I was assuming that I was getting one from my agency or a brand or somebody else. It's a bundled rate. Meanwhile, I'm insane, and I'm making sure this is legit over and over and over again, texting like 10 people, like, do you know this person? Is this like even a real person? Like, they're not really active on Instagram. Like, are you sure that we're good? Like, they're just working low key? Like, I'm confused. Got so many confirmations that we were good to go. Then backtrack a little bit. I said I was planning the Airbnb for my friends. We had one of the guys fully back out of the Airbnb, and my card was on it for everything. So I had put like 15K down for the house, and he backed out. That left 3K. We were like, we need to fill the room. A friend in our house was like, I know 3 people, they're looking for a place to stay. That's how we got connected to these other people that just made a video about me. I don't know them, I've never even met them, but they were gonna stay in our room. And they were like, hey, we also need bands, where'd you guys get them? I was like, oh, like me being the one that is trying to coordinate for everybody just to make life easier. I was like, this is who I bought them from. It's my friend's friend. He told me that they're good to go. This is what we paid, and this is what he's saying artist band is. These are all the text messages of that. I'm just relaying the info. So everybody sends me the money, they sell it straight to me or Apple Pay, and I send it immediately to the guy. Like, I am not profiting, I'm not keeping anything. I just fully sent it to the person that I was communicating with for bands, because he was giving us a discounted rate for like 10 bands, because we bought like a bunch as a group. Mind you, putting my own money in, my boyfriends, all my friends, like everybody is doing the exact same thing to pay this guy our own amounts. That same day, I even shared his Instagram with them because they said they had more friends that they wanted to connect for bands. And I was like, here, this is the guy. Like, go ahead and message him and connect your friends. I don't know, I've never met this guy. I don't know this guy like anything. So they send his Instagram to more of their friends, doing exactly what I did for my friends, just sharing it, because we're all trying to buy bands. It's sold out. It's Justin Bieber. Like, we all want to make it to Coachella. This is the only thing that we know of at the time. So everyone buys bands, right? At this point, there's probably a group of maybe 15 people that bought through a friend of a friend of a friend that we don't know. And all we're told is you'll get email confirmations 1 to 2 weeks before Coachella with pickup instructions. And I was like, okay, I've been on a guest list before. Like, that sounds right. Like, usually that's how it works, or the artist picks it up. I'm confirming this for the whole entire 2 weeks. Every day I'm like, hey, any follow-up? Have you heard anything? The group's asking, like, what's going on? Because again, like, I got equally in this position as everybody else, and all they're telling me is like, yeah, you'll get it back, you'll get it back, you'll get it back. It's coming. It might be this day now, it might be the day before, but you're good. So all I did was relay that info, because this is, again, this is all I know. Now it's Coachella week. We still haven't gotten anything. I'm texting the person whose Instagram story I saw, and I was like, hey, like, this is crazy. Like, figure this out right now. We need to know. We need our bands. We're going down there. Like, harassing. Again, I'm very type A. Like, I'm not just like, oh, guys, everything's fine. Go with the flow. I'm very like, we need to know yesterday what is going on, because I just get so stressed out by this kind of stuff, especially like knowing that I had a lot of friends. I was trying to just help coordinate. He gets back to me, and again, is like postponing it. Here are the messages of me freaking out the week leading up, of the Thursday night before, saying that like he was gonna go handle it, saying that we're good. Now this is the Friday morning, we're all driving down there, and he's like, pickup is at 12. I'm like, great, we'll be there at 12 because we have an event at 1. I'm letting the other girls know this as well, that I'm communicating with, that made a video, everything that's going on, of what I'm being told, because I'm just as much in the dark as they are. I just happen to be the one that has the phone number, that's all. Then he says, okay, the guy's gonna be down here at 1 because they're coming from LA. I was like, that we're already driving around a million places, like, I don't really know what to do. Again, it goes from 1 to 3:30. It just kept getting postponed. So we went to our 818 event, and we were like, you know what? Let's just try to enjoy the event from 1 to 6, because now he said 6:30. During all this, I'm starting to get anxious, being like, okay, like 6:30, we're gonna Uber to Will Call from the event, and we're gonna go wait outside because that's where the guy said he is. I'm telling the other people exactly what's going on. I'm like, guys, I don't know. Like, I'm running around like on a wild goose chase to find this guy who's never showing up, who's not even answering, having me spend money on Ubers with my 6 friends, going everywhere. I stopped worrying about the other 3 people at one point, because I saw that they got into the festival Friday at like 3 or 4 o'clock. They went with a brand. If one girl had to buy her ticket, like, then that's what they dealt with on Friday. At that point, I was like, okay, at least 3 people. So at this point, I now have 6 of us, me and my 5 friends that are staying in the house, sitting outside Will Call on Friday, stranded, trying to text and harass the guy for the tickets that we're supposed to get, knowing that the other 3 people, they got into the festival. So I was like, I'll worry about them later. Like, thank God that they're even in there, like, going and having fun, because they went with the brand. Like, I know that they are covered, and I'll try to figure out a way to make it up to them, like, later, or like get them refunded or something, because we were getting promised, like, you're gonna get a refund. And here's my messages. I was like, we don't want refunds, we want bands. We want to go in, we don't want our money back. Like, you need to give us the bands first before you refund us, and you can refund after the weekend. So we're sitting outside will call at 6:30, probably till like 9. I'm just pacing 3 hours back and forth. He keeps saying I'm on my way, I'm coming. They're gonna have more for you at the will call window, so just wait a second. Like, it's processing, all this stuff. Of course, all we can do is wait. At this point, there's no tickets we could even buy. We waited there for about 3 hours, going back and forth to the window, and 9:30 comes around, and he finally texts back being like, hey, I won't have bands for you today, but I will figure out a way to get you bands tomorrow. You can have the ones off our wrists because we won't need them anymore. So at this point, I text the girls and I'm like, hey guys, like, this was a scam. Like, we aren't even in the festival. We don't know what to do. Like, I'm glad that like you guys got in and figured it out for today, but there's no bands, and he might have some tomorrow, but I'll keep you guys posted, because the whole plan was if he gave us bands, then they would be able to sell their first day bands, but we don't know how many at this point. So all we could do was, my boyfriend was like, let's just go to the festival, see if we can either pay a security guard or find somebody outside to buy bands from and get in for the last part. There's no one selling bands outside. We did find a security, paid $1,000 to get in, and she walked us into GA, 5 of us, for the last hour. This is the screenshot of me paying out of pocket to get all my friends in for the last hour. Once we got in, I was like, guys, let's just go see Sabrina Carpenter. Let's just see Disclosure and like have a good time and just try to like let today go. And I will do my best to figure out a solution tomorrow, because at this point we are promised bands tomorrow. So we're in the festival, no bands at all. Saturday morning comes around, I can't even do anything but text this guy, and he's like, I have 4 bands for you. I'm like, well, there's 5 of us. There's really 9 of us, but there's 5 of us that still don't have any band whatsoever, and I am going to the festival today. So I'm like, figure it out, because I'm gonna make a big issue out of this. I was threatening to make videos because we all wanted our bands. So at this point, I know that Aoni, Mia, Chad, all their friends over there, like, they were in the festival day 1, they were taken care of. I wanted to make sure that us 5 could at least get in and go have a good time and do the best that we could, because all I'm trying to do is coordinate a big group of people to just like have fun and solve a problem. And thank God for my connections, I was able to make even anything work. Like, I am just grateful to even have gone through the shit show and to make anything work to get a band regardless. So he was like, I got 4 bands, I'll Uber package them to you. I was like, no, I don't know. People are like kind of stealing them out of the Uber, and who knows if he was even gonna send it. And then he's like, I'll meet you for the 4 bands. So we meet him on the way to our Camp Push event, and he only has 4. And he's like, I'll have 1 more in like an hour and a half. Like, I'll let you know. Of course, there's not 1 more, but he gave us 4 bands. They were not artist bands. They were artist guest bands off their wrists. So the whole thing is, there were no bands that ever existed. There was no bands at all. I'm gonna have to make a part 2 for the rest of the weekend and explain the whole band situation and how we got in and what actually went down. So now it's midday on Saturday. We meet the guy. He gave us 4 bands. There's still one person in my group that doesn't have one, and we were like, you know what? We're gonna figure it out as a group together. Whether we have to pay for an extra one, slide it off, whatever. Like, we're gonna cover it and take care of the 5 of us, and we're gonna get in somehow. So the 4 of us get in with our bands. One guy is standing outside. My friend Keston, who was getting accused of being a scammer when he spent all day outside Saturday trying to find security, calling me back and forth. I was like, find someone. I'll cover you. I'll pay for it. Keston is waiting outside. He finally finds somebody. He finds a girl reselling the band for $2,500. I'm like, make sure it scans. Do it. I'll buy it. Like, I'll send you the money for Zelle right now. So I do. Here's the Zelle. He gets in at like, I think it's like 9:30 or 10 p.m. So finally it's Saturday night. We all have bands. Come Saturday at 10 p.m. Everybody is taken care of. I'm an extra $5,000 out of pocket that I spent to try to cover my friends just to solve the situation in the moment, hoping that I can get a refund. Also, here's all the text messages of me texting all my friends and everybody I knew saying that I got scammed trying to find a different solution. So Saturday ends. Sunday, I'm texting the guy, he's promising refunds for after the weekend. So I'm like, great, we're just gonna have fun today. I'll handle the rest of the drama like later. Like, let's try to have like one good day drama free, knowing that everybody is taken care of, everybody got into the festival, everybody's going to their events and having fun. Monday, I get put in a group message. This is after the festival, right? Everyone's a little bit hungover and tired. Monday, I get put in a group message, getting fully like attacked as if I orchestrated this entire scam, when again, I'm on the same level of being scammed as I'm telling them everything. They know the name of the guy who scammed. They know the names of the promoter people in between that scammed. They know everything. I've even shared screenshots, text messages, like proof of refunds. Then they got their refund first. They got $3,000 towards their 9 first. Mind you, this is not just involving the 10 of us. This involved like 100 people who are getting refunded, because I don't have access to this. I don't have any other power other than being like, hey, refund my friends first. Like, I can wait. And that's what I said. I said, take care of everybody and handle me when you're gonna handle me. And they're harassing me like, Chloe, we don't have a refund. We don't have a refund. Like, we didn't get it. I don't have the money. I don't have the PayPal. I don't have the access. Like nothing. All I can do is vouch for other people that I don't even know. And I'm out here putting them ahead of my friends to be taken care of. So that's currently what's happening with refunds. This has been all week while I'm still getting harassed by them, by you guys now, calling me names and brokey and saying to refund them. And I don't know how much more clear I can make it that the second they sent me the money back in March, it got sent to somebody else. I just was a communicator trying to coordinate, but I didn't keep any money. I don't have any money. I don't know the people. I don't have access to it. And I feel like we're even just lucky to get some refund, if all of the refund from to. The craziest part is the girls who made the video, they know the names of the people that actually scammed and kept the money. They have all the proof. They've been messaging that person separate. Like, they have his contact info. So I don't know why we got dragged into the middle of this, but at some point, like, I gotta clear my name. Everybody got scammed, and at the end of the day, it's my fault for trying to coordinate a big group of people at Coachella, and that's my lesson learned. And you know, I do it a lot. I try to coordinate big things more than I can handle, and sometimes stuff goes south because, I mean, what can you do? It's already hard enough to coordinate one person, let alone 10 on one of the busiest like weekends of the year. There's a lot to unpack here and a lot of lessons, and we certainly learned.